Hey, what's up guys, TechTitan here, and I'm back again with a brand new video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed and also make sure to leave a thumbs up so that way we can keep this channel rolling. With that being said, today I'm going to be telling you guys everything that you need to know about the Galaxy A15. Basically, the A15 hasn't launched officially in the United States, but it is launched outside the country. And here's everything that you need to know, starting with the design itself. Now basically, the design may at first hand seems like they didn't do much, and okay, in some ways that is true, but in other ways I feel like they finally solved the problem that the A14 had, which is kind of the durability thing. So the material, the infrastructure of the phone itself wasn't the best. So the A15, I feel like they did a better job. So if you look at the sides of the phone, they do have these kind of shavings around it. So right below the power button and the volume up and down, there's these kind of shavings to, one, I feel like help out with the grip. Two, to introduce a more durable phone. Now, I'm assuming that these are made out of plastic and they're not going to be basically metal or anything like that, but that's okay. Another part that they improved upon is the display itself. Now, don't get me wrong, the A14 had an incredible display, but what they did here with the A15 is that they actually provided you, which is insane, with an OLED display. Now, there's no official pricing like that, but if this phone is priced at $199 and you get an AMOLED display that is 1080p with 90 Hz, then honestly, I feel like Samsung will win the battle of the best kind of low to mid-range devices of 2024. Because I believe that they won it in 2023, which I will be making a video about that later on. So now let's talk a little bit about the camera improvements that they made to the A15 versus the A14. So initially, the Galaxy A14 did have a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 2 megapixel macro sensor, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. And the camera overall functioned very well for the most part, especially for the amount of money that you would pay for this phone. This phone was at around $199, so it did produce respectable pictures for that price. I would honestly say that it produced better pictures than you would think, considering the price point of this phone. Now with the A15, what Samsung did, obviously picture quality will be something that I have to test out when I get the phone, but basically what Samsung added, which is finally, this is what I've been asking for, is they actually added an ultra-wide sensor. So on the Galaxy A15, you get the following specs: a 50 megapixel main camera, a 5 megapixel ultra-wide, and a 2 megapixel macro sensor, in addition to a 13 megapixel front-facing camera. But a full camera review will be out when I get hands-on with this phone, hopefully soon when it launches in the United States. So when it comes to the specs, nothing has been really clear. All I can tell you is that if you opt for the 128GB of storage standard, which is double the storage of the A14, you get 4GB of RAM, and if you get the 256GB of storage, you get 8GB of RAM. So yeah, that's a kind of weird statistic. So you get double amount of RAM if you get double amount of the storage. But we should expect an octa-core processor. Hopefully we will get a Qualcomm Snapdragon chip versus the Exynos that Samsung provides, and I'm assuming that's exactly what's gonna happen. And we are gonna retain the same 5000 milliamp hour battery that we had in the A14. And trust me, I had no complaints with the battery life of this phone at all. And one of the positives that I do want to give you guys regarding the Galaxy A15 is this. So Samsung, according to their report, they did promise the following: up to 4 OS upgrades and up to 5 years of security updates. The key word here really is the word up to. So we might get 2 and that would be it. We might get 2 security updates, or we might get 2 years of security updates, and that would be it. So that's kind of questionable when they put up to. That, I don't know, that raises a lot of questions in my opinion, so we'll see how that turns out. But overall, I feel like the Galaxy A15 will be a welcome improvement with the Galaxy A14. Hopefully Samsung fixed everything that was wrong with the Galaxy A14. And mainly, it was the infrastructure itself. Everything else on it was fine for the most part. So with that being said, I mean, let me know what you guys think of the A15. Do you think that it's something that you'd be looking at? Do you think that it would be something that is worth your money? And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching.